Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are taking a look at some very amazing dolls. We have Cher by Mego. So Mego has been my latest obsession lately. As you probably know from the Jordache video recently. So we have the Mego logo just there, and we have a beautiful, I believe it's a photograph of Cher, and there is the doll herself. So we have some fashions there on the back of the box. It's a fairly simple box. This doll is the budget version of Cher. Cher was originally released in 1976, I believe. This one is copyrighted 1976, but I feel like it might have been a later release. So yeah, it says here are just a few of Cher's many designer fashions that you can collect. So she did have a huge range of fashions. And she is a 12-inch doll, so she does stand a little bit taller than Barbie. Cher was released by Mego in 1976, and basically like in 1975-1976, Cher had her own TV show, which was a spin-off of the Sonny and Cher show. Okay, so she just opens up the top there, pull her out. So yes, just a very standard doll. She is wearing a yellow knit swimsuit. So the Mego dolls have these really extravagant eyelashes, and they are insane. They are very bristly. They remind me of an eyelash brush. So they're very stiff and bristly. Very different from the hair. She has long black hair, which is center parted for the most part. And the slit, she does have a little slit that goes over her head, but that fell off. And we have a little bit of plastic around the back of her hair, just to keep it all in place while she's in the box. Very unusual. She does have blue eyebrows. I'm not sure if you can make that out on the camera. But yeah, the Cher dolls had blue eyebrows, which was very unusual. Green eyeshadow underneath all those lashes. Some blush and some kind of like a very dull, dusty pink lips. Okay. So yeah, these dolls have just stiff, hollow legs. They do twist at the waist, as you can see. And the arms just move up and down. And the hands just face towards the front there. Yeah, so that is basically the doll. There isn't much to her, really. We can undress her just to have a closer look at her body. It is a bit shiny. And the body does not actually have any markings, but her head is marked Mego Corp 19 copyright 75. Not sure if you can make that inscription out. Yeah, so Cher was just the first, then a lot of celebrities came afterwards. I do tend to prefer these cheaper, hollow, very stinky clone bodies. The smell reminds me of the clones I used to get as a kid, so that really cheap plastic smell. But I do prefer these bodies just because they don't melt. So that brings me to this here. So this is one of the original bodies that the dolls came on. So it's very similar, as you can see. So similar torso, bit wider here on the cheaper one. I think that's just purely because the legs don't need to bend. And the hands are quite different as well. So if you see, these are just regular claw-like hands, and then these ones are very elaborate. They have a lot of detail on the nails. I do prefer the look of this body, but the fact that it melts really does bug me. So if we have a look, I did clean this one up a bit, so I'm not sure if you can make it out, but it's just like some melting around here. This one isn't too far gone, but I had to cut off melting here, here, and around the legs, and the hair did get stuck on the neck knob as well. The body is marked Mego Corp 1975, made in Hong Kong. So I realized that the actual joints, like holding the limbs in, are actually very soft and almost coming off. So eventually this body will be armless and legless, and that just stresses me out. So I rebodied this doll. This doll was actually Wonder Woman, but this body does not actually belong to Cher. It is the same hollow body, but it actually belonged to Farrah, who came in this baggie here. So Farrah Fawcett, Majors. This is her head. Now, I did not think I would like this doll, but I actually do quite like her. But I do like Wonder Woman just a little bit more. So I did decide to do the head swap after all. But maybe I'll get another body in the future and be able to have all three, Cher, Farrah, and Wonder Woman. So I'm just going to take the slip off her hair and give you a look at what her hair's like out. Oh, it's a bit stringy just because I think it does have some kind of product in it. Yeah, it's very long, very shiny. So Mego hair does tend to go a bit frizzy, so you do need to be careful with the hair. Make sure you keep it nice and slick. So yeah, that is my 2.5-bit dolls that I have from Mego at the moment. So as I said, Mego is my latest obsession. I am obsessed with Candy and Jordache and the celebrity dolls and Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman's my favorite. I hope you enjoyed this review, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.